Welcome back to another episode of Dreamcatchers Presents. Come on, bro. I ain't never messed up an intro in my life. Dreamcatchers Presents the Jason Smith Show. See, I'm over here nervous because you know when your barber come around, your barber. Hey, listen now, you hold them near and dear to your heart now.
Hey.
Who am I here with today? I already told you I'm with my barber. This is the best barber.
Tell him.
That I know. The best barber in the city of Milwaukee. For sure. And that's limited. That's why I don't like saying in Milwaukee. Because I feel like that limits. You know what I'm saying? But he's not only a barber. You need some landscaping done? You need some landscaping done? I'm just saying.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Well-rounded, man.
Who am I sitting here with? I am here with Twist the Barber. Twist.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, man?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I am super ecstatic the fact that you came. Like, when I'm coming down the list, you were one of the first people that came to my head. You were one of the first people I hit up. Because, like, I know we were going to do it before, but then, stuff happened.
Yep.
And I was like, nah, I got to make sure I get you on now. Just first from just watching you from afar. Like, before I even came to you to get a haircut, like, I knew about you and I saw, and I'm like, okay. That's what, because, like, me, it's, bro, when I'm picking a barber, it's tough.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if I'm going to somebody, like, for example, I used to go to my barber Chicago, and I used to go to him, and I was with him faithfully since I was a kid. But, so if I'm going to make a switch, it gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Switch. Yeah,
and actually what happened was you came in very, very clutch for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I will never forget that. It was when I first started doing the Bucks hosting, and I needed a haircut, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody had me. Nobody had openings. Nobody was nothing. Even you didn't even have openings.
I remember
you
that.
was booked up.
Yeah.
I called you. I'm like, bro, listen, dude. I need to get cut. I got this going on. I got to go to media day. I had to do all this stuff. And you was like, bro, don't even worry about it. Come. And, bro, I don't think you understand how much that meant to me, dude.
I'm like, man, my boy finna be on the camera.
You
I gotta,
you see what I'm saying?
Be presentable, bro.
You see what I'm saying, bro? So I'm very appreciative of that. But yeah, I like to jump right in. The first question I like to ask every single guest is, what is the dream?
Ooh, the dream. The dream for me, I'm gonna answer that question personally.
Mm-hmm.
I think the dream for me, man, is just living life how I want to live life, not the way I have to. It's all about wants. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. All wants. Like, I don't have to do this because I got this going on, or I don't have to buy this because I can't afford this one. Just like, man, you out there doing what you want, getting what you want. It's all about wants at the end of the day, and whatever makes you happy.
Freedom.
Yep.
You just want the freedom to do what you want, go where you want,
Exactly.
go, eat what you want, wear what you want.
Yep.
So I get that. I get that wholeheartedly. So where did barbering come into the picture, though?
Man, I would say probably, like, on a serious note, when I was at school in Oshkosh, I used to always come home to Milwaukee to get a haircut because the Oshkosh barbers was a little trash. So, I didn't even try them out at all. I just paid I didn't have my car at the time, so I paid the little $20 for the bus ride back home, there and back. And, I'm in college, only a sophomore, college broke student and all that. So that 20 mattered, you know what I'm saying?
Man, first, being broke in college, man, listen, dude,
Hey,
you can't escape that.
That 20 mattered. So it's like 20 for the bus, 20 for the haircut. That's $40. You like, man, I'm just in school. I need that, But long story short, man, my guy Xavier out in Oshkosh when we was at school, I'm like, man, I'm going to just start cutting my own hair. He had a pair of clippers. He didn't cut hair or nothing. He just had a pair of clippers. So he gifted those to me, and one day, man, in my dorm room, I had the mirror in my dorm and then a mirror in my hand, and I just had at it, and I got myself pretty, halfway decent, you know what I'm saying? So from there on, man, I kept doing myself, and then here come all my other like classmates and all that type of stuff. They coming to me like, hey, you might as well cut my hair, cut my hair. So I'm charging $10 a cut out the dorm, you know what I'm saying? Going to their dorm, just cutting them. And then, you know, from there, man, it just skyrocketed. Like, yeah, I can't call it, man. It was surprising to me because I never had the goal, the dream, the nothing to cut hair. Like,
that's wild.
It just came out the blue. I just, you know, I'm like a person who likes DIY stuff. So, for instance, if something goes wrong in my house, let's say something with the plumbing, I'm going to try to fix it myself before I call somebody. Because I'm like, man, I just like the satisfaction of getting it done myself. So, with barbering, man, that just stuck, so.
You make a good point because like you say, look, you didn't even try to grow up wanting to be a barber. You just spotted the opportunity. Yeah. I'm big on spotting opportunity, bro. Some people they have so much tunnel vision and it's like, I got to do this, I got to do this. They not realizing different opportunities is getting thrown your way, but you bypassing it, blocking them out, so focused on one goal.
Exactly. You know, you dabble in this and that and you find out, oh, I'm good at this. So let me see what I can do with that. I'm good at this. Let me see what I can do with that. Instead of having that one-track mind on one thing, which is, it's okay if that's what you really want to do.
Exactly.
But, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much to say, okay, I'm focused on this, but I'm pretty good at this too. Let me make that a side hustle.
Yeah.
You know?
Make some more cheese. Come on, now, that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
So, were you barbering? You were never at another place, or were you always solo, self-sufficient?
I started out. I started in my mom's basement, and I was like doing my close friends and stuff like that, posting my haircuts on like Facebook and stuff. But then other people wanted haircuts, so. And it was people I barely knew, so I'm like, all right, I know you from social media and whatnot. Come to my mom's crib, I get you right. And it got to the point where it was so many people coming, I didn't want everybody to know where I was.
Yeah, that's a little hot. That's a little hot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm like, I'm making the money, but you know, moms, I gotta tell moms, yeah, I got people coming in to get haircuts, and I'm using the basement, but you know, I didn't want it to be too close to home, so I hit up my guy DJ, who had a shop over on like 76 in Fond du Lac, called Fresh Look. And he said he had a chair for me. So I ended up, I think this was January of 2019, ended up going to his shop, man. I was there for about a year and a half. Then after that, man, I went and got my own suite out in Brookfield. About 2 years, and then just opened up the new shop. So, and
the new shop is dope.
Appreciate
when I walked in there, bro, I feel like a king.
That's the goal.
When I sit down, you know,
that's the goal.
I feel like a king.
Upper class, upper echelon, all that. Like,
that's what I told my boy Jordan, because like my boy Jordan, he was looking for a spot. You just posted him actually. You actually recorded cutting him up because he was looking for a barber because his barber kept flaking. I'm like, bro. You need to hit up Twist. You need to go right to the man cave. That's where you need to go. Man, he came back. He said, "Oh yeah, that was the best decision I made."
Yes, sir.
Because like when I looked back, I saw the bar back there, and I'm like, okay, now this what?
The only barber shop in Wisconsin that has a full bar in it.
That's a whole lounge back there, dog. And like that is different. Then when I'm walking in. You got the front desk reception, welcoming you. What's your name? Jay. Take me to the city. I'm like, okay.
Trying to do something different, man. Bring something different dynamic to the city when it comes to, you know, maintenance, especially male maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, relax. You know, we got a lot of TVs in there. You watch the game, catch up on whatever.
Man, we'll be watching podcasts.
Hey, we gonna be watching this.
Yeah, the man, legendary. You feel what I'm saying? So. When did the NBA players start coming, and when did the college hoop players start coming? Like, when did that happen?
I think that started 2021, I believe, is when I got my first NBA player, Patrick McCaw. He had
three-time champ. First off,
three-time champ.
Come on, three-peated too.
Three-time champ, and he actually paid me the most out of all the NBA players, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, he paid me the most.
Because Tobias Harris getting some cheese.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy.
And I know that he's constant because I feel like every time he come to Milwaukee, he coming to you.
Yeah, which is crazy too, man, because I didn't expect that. But, yeah, every time he here for a game, man, he hit me up. And I just go to his hotel, get him right. So, yeah, we got a good connection and everything. But yeah, man, 2021 is when everything pretty much started as far as like NBA players and as far as like the college players. One of my clients and longtime friends from middle school, Rob, he works for Marquette. So that's my plug with the Marquette players, and I established relationships with them too, man. And that's what it's really all about, just these relationships that you have with different people. Like, yeah, the money is cool, the name is cool, but these relationships that you establish with people that get you further in life as ever. So it's like, man, I can't complain at all.
Connections is everything.
That's it.
Connections is absolutely everything. So how did you feel when all these people, when you become in high demand to the point where millionaires want to get cut by you? Not only millionaires, local civilians in Milwaukee want to get cut by you. Like all of these different classes and generations want to get cut by you. How did that make you feel when you first started noticing your impact?
I feel good, man. I think it made me realize why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? That's my why. So I think it made me realize that I'm here to inspire, motivate. It's a whole lot of people that tell me all the time, like, bro, you motivate me to do this. You inspire me to do that. And I don't take it lightly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hearing that stuff from random people in the city is crazy to me because I just be doing what I do, like regular stuff. I don't think it's, you know what I'm saying, that big of a thing, but it's like just hearing it from all these different type of people, from different type of backgrounds, older people, younger people, whatever the case may be, man. And I just think, you know, that's what God put me here for, man, to inspire and motivate other people, as well as myself, bro, to continue my journey. So, like hearing all that, bro, and all the feedback and seeing my books booked up for the...
Man, you always book.
Man,
you
like,
can't, dude. You book out weeks in advance.
Yeah, that's what
Jesus,
I'm saying. Like, I can't complain, man. Like it's really overwhelming at times, but it's bittersweet, bro. Because I didn't think that I was gonna be cutting hair at all. I thought I was gonna be the guy in the suit, you know, every day, just going to work, doing something, bro. But never this. So
what did you want to be like growing up? Little Twist.
Growing up, bro, I wanted to hoop. I wanted to be in the NBA. I was pretty good too, bro. And as from a Brown Deer alum to another one, you know what I'm saying? I set a record actually, bro. I don't know if it's like put up anywhere, but it was most threes made in a half.
Oh, GOAT.
Yeah, I can't remember
GOAT
exactly which year, maybe my sophomore or junior year, but bro, man, I had the crowd going crazy and all that, bro. But yeah, I wanted to hoop. But once I realized that I wasn't growing, as much as
them
I
knees,
wanted to,
yeah, you want to get in them knee pains, man.
Yeah. Once I realized that, I'm like, all right, man. You know, I still hoop for fun and be competitive and all that, but you know, it's time to put my focus towards something else. And actually, that something else, bro, I didn't even know what it was. I went into college. Thinking that I wanted to major in computer science. Hardest thing I ever did in my life.
I know that's tough. I didn't even think about no computer science.
Hardest thing I ever did in my life, bro. So I ended up switching it up and found out marketing was a path that I could follow, and I'm pretty good at that. So got my degree in marketing from Oshkosh along with another degree in organizational leadership. And I use both of those, you know, today, or actually what I learned from getting both of those degrees today with barbering. So it all worked out in my favor.
I think that's the story for a lot of, like, when I first got to college, I literally went to college because I didn't know what to do.
Exactly.
You know, like, I know some people, they take the gap year. I just know if I took that gap year, I wasn't going back.
Yeah,
I know me, because like, if I'm off, I'm not going back. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go. I know you don't have to declare for your major until like junior or a couple years after. So I was like, bro, I'm going to go and I'm going to figure it out. And same thing. So like I major in, well, I guess communications, but it's journalism, marketing, and advertising and media studies, basically. Yeah. And the marketing is key.
Hey.
Dude, like I first got here working here as a reporter, but my first full-time position was in marketing here.
Yeah.
And dude, when I started realizing that everything is marketing.
Everything.
Like every single thing you can think of. So how did marketing? How do you use your marketing? You said you use marketing with everything you do. How? What do you do with it?
So when I was in college, bro, the biggest thing that I think I picked up on was the social media aspect. That's when social media, like, it was already something, but that's when it start popping, you know what I'm saying? Like monetization and all that stuff. So social media marketing was real big, and that's where I think I use what I learned towards my businesses is just social media, bro. You can reach so many people and do so many things with social media just because that's the wave right now.
That's the wave.
That's the wave right now. So yeah, that's the biggest component, and like we was talking about with these athletes and all that stuff, bro. Reaching out to them or them reaching out to me, it's never through a phone number. It's never through person to person. It's always them DMing me on Instagram.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Social media is everything. So do you see? Because like I feel like social media just go keep growing, especially with AI is going crazy. Yeah. I just feel like social media is go keep catapulting to another level. I'll be wondering. Without social media, how was all these people, barbers had to be cold because they going off with damn near pure word of mouth.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I don't understand.
So because I thought all you did was barbering. And then I remember one time I was sitting in a chair and we was chopping it up and you was like, yeah, no, bro, I do landscaping too.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the?
Yeah, landscaping and real estate.
So you gotta talk to me about these other ventures, bro. Mm-hmm. What's going on? Were you barbering before landscaping and real estate, or did those two come after?
So what's crazy is, since I was 15, I always worked 2 jobs, right? Mm-hmm. So the landscaping company is basically through my brother. He's been owning this company since I was 15, and I've been working with him since I was 15. So that's just like a family business and something that I just kind of inherited working with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he the top dog, obviously, and then I come under him. But he's taught me a lot in that game and with landscaping. So I just took that on as like, you know, it doesn't hurt to do one thing here and then one thing there. You know, you mesh them all together. That's 2 incomes for yourself. So, yeah, the landscaping thing is big. So that's been going on since I was 15. So about 13 years now I've been doing landscaping. And the barbering just came along like 2018, 2019. So,
what about the real estate?
Oh, real estate. I just bought my first house 2 years ago. Now going on 3 years. I got a duplex, so renting that out and being a landlord. It's not for the weak.
I was just about to ask you because like I real estate is definitely a path I'm going down, but I don't personally, bro. I don't know if I want to own no apartment building because like I don't got time for it. Like I'd rather just fix the house up and sell that mug and not have to deal with that. Yeah. So what's the challenges of and the good parts of owning a duplex?
With duplexes, man, I would say the challenges, bro, is just stuff that they don't tell you about before buying a house. So it's like, yeah, when you go in and buy a house, you get an inspection and all this other stuff, learning about whatever property that you're getting. But it's like maintenance stuff, man. So when I first bought my duplex, I had to get some concrete work done, roofing done, new doors for the garage, redid both upstairs and downstairs kitchens, just like all that type of stuff.
Basically, redid the house.
To get it up to par. So it's like, you know, they tell you like, yeah, you got to save up a certain amount of money before you get a house. But it's like, okay, I got that. I saved up that money for the house. Now I need to save up money for whatever the house need. You know what I'm saying? So that's just extra. So it's like, yeah, you bought the house and, you know, it's a thing now to say, oh my God, I'm a homeowner. You know, it's a big thing now. But it's like, it's a lot more that goes into being a homeowner, you know what I'm saying? It's not for the weak at all. So
I know it ain't.
I just advise people to, hey, like, man, stay with your parents as long as you can, stack that cheese up, and you know, once you're ready, then make that jump, man, because it's not easy. But on the other side, man, it is rewarding, you know what I'm saying? You own land.
It's yours.
Yeah, nobody can take it away from you. Obviously, unless you owe the bank or something.
But,
you get some good tenants in there. Hopefully, some lifelong tenants who like it there and want to stay there. You always got somewhere to lay your head if need be. And then the money aspect, like it's making you money without you having to do much.
Passive income.
Exactly.
And bro, what you just said about staying at home, I think so much. If I would have just stayed at the crib, how much money I would have right now, bro.
I'm telling you.
Like, I would be up, dog. Jesus, like because I wouldn't have to worry about the food. I wouldn't have to worry about no bills. Like, I'll be chilling. Like, the only bill I worry about is my car, and I'll be good, dog.
Yeah, man.
So with all that you've done, bro, goodness gracious, because I'm learning, because I didn't even know about the real estate. I remember you told me about the vent, like, you do everything, bro.
Yeah.
The vending machines and stuff.
Those too, man.
So I'm like, how do you define success?
Success for me, man, is I think I thought about this a lot, and I'm big on family. Success is when you can have your mom, brother, sisters, dad, anybody in your family brag on you. So I always put it into perspective, man. I like to give, especially my grandma, man, I like to give her something to brag on. She always on the phone with somebody. And hearing her when I was younger, just always on the phone, she'll talk about, cousins and all this and all that other stuff. But now when she on the phone, she like, yeah, Chris doing this, Chris doing that, And I just like hearing that, man. I give them something to look forward to with me and my future. So that's success for me, man, just making my family happy.
I think that, bro, I remember the first day, not the first day, but I remember I got a good report card and all of that, and my auntie looked at me and she was like, I'm so proud of you. Bro, just hearing those words meant more than anything. To this day, I still replay that, and it's so crazy because it's so minuscule. It's just like, I'm proud of you.
Right.
But bro, making your family proud, especially like the sacrifices and stuff that they made for you, making them proud, I think that is success. I think that's pure success.
Yep.
So what is the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
Man, I received a lot of advice, man. Trying to think of something my brother told me, man. My brother is a big influence in my life. And you know what? I think the biggest piece of advice he gave me was, don't make the same mistakes I made. And then to put that into perspective, I've been growing up around my brother my whole life. So I've seen his ups and I've seen his downs. So I use that as a blueprint towards my life. You know what I'm saying? So if I see him do this and I don't think it's cool, or I don't think I should do it, I won't. You know what I'm saying? But if I see him do this, then it's like, hey, I'll go this route. And then he's there also guiding me. So, yeah, man, I think that's the biggest piece of advice I've ever received. And with that, man, it's like when I look back, well, he still tell me that to this day, but when I look back to when he first started telling me that stuff and see where I'm at now, it's like, okay, he wasn't, like he wasn't lying, you know what I'm saying? Like he putting me in the right direction. So
that's the importance of big brothers, big cousins, mentors. That's why I think if people don't have big brother, big cousin, a pops, an uncle, you got to find some type of mentor. You got to find somebody to show you the ropes, somebody to be like, hey, I did this, that don't work. Don't waste your time with it. This worked. Just try it. You get what I'm saying? I think that a lot of people, when they scared, it's fear that's stopping them from reaching out because it's a fear of rejection, basically. Like they're afraid that they're gonna get turned away. But what I found out is these people want you. To come ask for help. Dude, these people want to mentor. These people want. Every time I DM or link or hit somebody on LinkedIn or email somebody, most of the time they be like, bro, you already did the first step. Most people never even reach out. Yep. And like, dude, the importance of that. So obviously your big brother play a big role in your life. Mm-hmm. How would you describe you guys' relationship?
We tight, man. We tight. He like the shop. Man, that's really, all him. He did that for me. You
That's
know what
dope,
I'm saying?
bro.
So, it's like we both put in the work, you know, and he's always been supportive of what I wanted to do. So yeah, man, that's I'm just like I don't know, like it's crazy because I always say somebody or everybody needs a brother like I got. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to say you're a brother, but it's another thing to say you're a big brother. You know what I'm saying? So his guidance and influence to me, man, is just it's crazy when you think about it. But yeah, man, we tight. Like I said, I've been working with him since I was 15. He was taking me to school while he was in high school, and I was probably like 2-3 years old. I was going to high school with him.
That's crazy.
In classes and all this other
That's
stuff. Like,
wild.
I don't remember half the stuff, but
it happened.
yeah, everybody like, yeah, that's what happened. That's what he was doing. So, yeah, man, we always been tight, bro. So,
what? So, okay, what piece of advice would you give Lil Twist then? 10-year-old Lil Twist walking around.
man,
What advice would you give him?
man, if I could give myself some advice, just don't make it seem, well, not even don't make it seem. I would say just outwork yourself from what you did yesterday. You know? Cuz I've never been in competition with anyone but myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it should be.
Yeah. So I don't see anybody as competition but the man in the mirror, you know? So yeah, just outwork yourself from whatever you did yesterday. Try to be a better you today than you was yesterday. And just give it 100% every day. So,
because 9 times out of 10, people are their own worst enemy. 9 times out of 10, I'm my own worst enemy. 9 times out of 10, you are your own worst enemy. So it's like, bro, get rid of that. Don't care about competition. It's competition. First off, is imaginary, bro. That's you making that up in your head.
it is.
Like, bro, no, and I think that's one of the dangers of social media, because people see stuff on social media and now they comparing themselves and their situation to that situation when you really don't know nothing about that person's situation, bro. You know absolutely nothing. You going off of pure surface level information. So that's why, like, when I'm on social media, I know everybody going through shit. Everybody on social media, we are only showing the good side. We are only showing the bright side of stuff.
That's why they got highlights. They don't got lowlights.
Exactly. You don't see no lowlights. No, this is all about the good side. So I just realize and I just understand, bro, yes, we all going through stuff. And it's going to be whatever it's going to be. So this is the part of the podcast where I like to switch it up to a little bit of a game. I call this or that.
Let's do it.
I'm going to hit you with a couple options, but I'm not going to elaborate. No, I'm not going to elaborate. You have to just tell me your answer. Then you got to tell me why you chose that answer.
Okay.
First, this or that. This might be easy.
Let's see.
Loyalty to one barber or trying different barbers?
Off the top, I'm a say loyalty to one barber, but it's like within that you have to find that one barber. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like everybody should have a backup barber too, just in case. Just in case, cause like me, I like to go out of town. You know what I'm saying? I got some clients that'll be like, I'll just thug it out, man. I'll just wait till you get back. But I got some that's like, I got a wedding to go to tomorrow, so I need a backup barber. So I feel like everybody should have at least 2 barbers, no more than 2. Like if the 2 ain't available, then you just gotta go without the cut.
You out of luck.
Yeah, you gotta go without the cut. So that's how I'm gonna answer that question. But off the rip, I'm gonna say loyalty to one.
No, I like that answer. I was curious to see how you was gonna maneuver. You know, that marketing degree. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That kicked in. You know. Second one, living in the moment or planning for the future?
Planning for the future.
Explain.
Planning for the future, man. I feel like since I was in my early 20s, I've always told myself I'm planning for the future. Like, I'm 28. I'll be 29 this year. I told myself by the time I turn 30, I'm not going to be working as hard as I am now. You know what I'm saying? So within this time, I'll probably say now, since 15, bro, I've been working my ass off, bro, to get where I'm at. And, like, I got early mornings, long nights every night. Sundays are really my only off days. It's really not because sometimes I come in on my off days, but yeah, bro, I don't want to be working as hard as I am now. So I'm kind of setting myself up for what I want to do in the future. So
I think that's the way to live, bro.
yeah,
Bro, like when I'm 40, 50, I don't want to be working.
exactly.
I'm trying to be chilling. I want to travel. I want to do what I want to do. Chill with the fam. Like, cause by that time I'm pretty sure I have a fam. But chilling, So no, I agree.
Yeah, especially being a barber, man. It's like you really want to hold this vibrating clipper in your hand
Every single day.
every day when you're 40, and that's what you hear about a lot of older barbers is that they lose their touch. I'm not trying to be that type of barber. Once I'm about 35, hey, I'm
trying to stay in your prime.
I'll probably still be good, but like I ain't trying to be one of those old barbers that's still behind a chair. Got to stand up on my old knees. You know what I'm saying? I got arthritis in my hands, stuff like that. Can barely see. I ain't trying to do that.
Hey, listen, that's what Bron said. Bron said if Bron not go hoop like Bron, he retiring.
Exactly.
I'm done. I'm not finna be out here averaging 15 points a game.
I feel exactly that way.
You know
if
what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
put up 30 a night, I'm cool.
I'm done.
Yeah.
If I'm not gonna be my best self, I'm done.
Yeah.
Last one for this or that. Spirituality or science?
Ooh.
Yeah, I hit him.
Ooh.
I go.
I feel like, dang. Can I phone a friend? Gotta think about that one.
I can give you my answer.
Yeah, let's hear yours, and then I'll go off yours.
I'll say spirituality, in all honesty. I'm a huge, I love science, in all honesty. But how I break stuff down is science explains how stuff happens. Science looks at it's reactive. Science looks at what's there and says, this is how it happened. Whereas spirituality is attempting to explain why it happened. Spirituality is attempting to explain the stuff science can't explain. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I lean towards spirituality, because science, it can never tell the full picture because it's only gone off of what we know.
Yeah.
And we don't know nothing.
That's facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's facts.
So, yeah, no, I say spirituality.
And I think I'm going to piggyback off of that with saying, science is kind of human made. So,
Yes.
I'm a very spiritual person.
Yeah.
I just like to put things in perspective. It's a deep question. So,
It's deep.
So you made sense of what you said. So I'm gonna go spiritual as well.
For sure. Last segment that I like to call the deep dive, because this is when I ask a deep philosophical question, and I just like to get the guest's opinion on what they think. Homelessness, world hunger, war. Which one would you eliminate if you could?
Homelessness, world hunger, or war. Bro, honestly, I'm gonna say war, man.
Explain.
I think we at war every day, with each other, with opposite people. At this point, I don't know if there's a such thing as allies.
Yeah, I feel that.
So yeah, man, I'm gonna say war, bro. I think, when you break down war, it's not just about the Army, the Navy, the Marines. It's about black on black crime. It's about police brutality. It's about racism. So, war as a whole, man. I think if we eliminate war, we eliminate the other two things as well. So,
it's crazy because I didn't think about it like that. You just opened up my head, because I didn't think about, bro, if you do take away war, you take away the battle, you take away the fight.
Exactly.
You take away the provocation, provoking the fight, with the stuff that provokes, what starts or causes the fight, the war. We ain't gonna have none of that because we all gonna be getting along.
Exactly.
It's gonna be pure peace.
Exactly.
Because I was tempted, honestly. I was tempted to go with war, hunger, or homelessness, because I just can't fathom, bro, living without a home and not having food to eat. But then I think about homelessness. Some people like being homeless. Some people choose to be homeless.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the spiritual people, somebody like Buddha, chose to be homeless.
Yeah.
He's sitting under a tree. Even Jesus.
Exactly.
Jesus never had a home. You get what I'm saying? So, okay, so that's how I wipe homelessness off. War, hunger, that... everybody should be able to eat, bro.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's
That's something that's why when I get some money, I gotta open up something to help people eat. I said I want to own a grocery store, but no, I'm actually gonna go with Ward just because what you just said, bro. You eliminate Ward, you helping eliminate both of those other things.
Because let's say we eliminate war, and we got a homeless person and a person that's hungry. You know, if everybody being cool and we got kumbaya going on, it's like, hey, I got this food for you and I got a place for you to sleep.
That's dope. See,
that
it all come together.
Yeah. So
before I get you out of here, what's the best part of being? What's the best and worst parts of being a barber, and like a known barber?
The best part is probably just building those relationships and meeting new people. I've cut a lot of people hair. There's people hair I didn't cut that I just met through barbering, but it's so many different phone numbers I got in my phone that I can just use at any time of the day. Like, me and Kendrick Perkins still text to this day. If I see him on First Take and he say something, I'd be like, bro.
That's crazy.
Like,
that's
what I'm
wild.
saying? He'll text back. Just stuff like that, bro, and creating relationships with people. So that's probably the best thing about barbering. Also, it's another one too, just being a part of somebody's journey, you know what I'm saying? Just for instance, in your situation,
bro, I needed it.
You starting a new gig, you need a cut. It's like I'm a part of that, you know what I'm saying? So I also look forward to when people say that, like, I got this going on, I need a cut for this, whether it's baby shower, new job, whatever the case may be. It's like, all right, let me get you crispy for your moment. You know what I'm saying? So, I just love being a part of people's journeys, man. And then on the other side of that, the worst part, bro, is just dealing with people, man.
Man, it's tough.
Dealing with people.
Different
bro.
personalities.
Dealing with people, man. It's like, and with that, bro, it could be a multitude of different things. Like, once you start providing a service, you learn that people do not like to read.
That's very true.
People do not like to read, bro. No matter how short the sentence is or how long it is, it's like people don't like to read. They're gonna bypass that. You can say, or I can say, in post, like, yeah, I'm booked up this whole week. I don't got anything left. I get a text.
Hey, can I come in?
Yeah. I look at my phone, bro. You seen my post? Like, come on, man. So, I mean, yeah, you got the ups and the downs of dealing with people, but yeah, bro, it gets tough when people just, I don't know, they just do what they want.
One last quick question, because like I always wondered this. I never asked a barber this. So like when you starting to cut somebody's hair, like are you freestyling? Like do you already kind of know? I mean, but obviously if you got a regular, you get to know what they like and stuff. Yeah. But when you first get in a customer, do you know what they want? Or are you just going off what you feel?
So you really want to do like a consultation with the client. So It's like client come in, it's a new client. With my bookings, it's either a haircut or a lining and taper, or whatever the case may be. Okay, let's say it's a haircut. You got to figure out what they want. So I advise people to bring in a picture if they can. I'll talk to them like, hey, you want this done? You want this done? You want that done? Cool. We just go from there. And then with like a lining and taper, it's different type of tapers. You can get a low taper,
so many different.
High taper, mid taper. So it's just that consulting with the client beforehand. But then once you get in that rhythm, once you cut them 1 or 2 times, it's like, all right, you just sit down, close your eyes and relax, bro.
Because when I get in, like I don't got to say a word. I just sit down.
Yeah. And then like it's crazy because a lot of my clients, I feel like a lot of my clients are like me. So sometimes you get those talkative clients. And sometimes you get clients that just want to sit back and relax. I'm a chill barber, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I get to cutting, I'm in mode. But I got it to where now I can just, if a client want to hold a conversation the whole cut, I'm cool with that. But if not, I'm in mode with it. Like, just sit back, relax, close your eyes. Give me like 40, 45 minutes. I'm going to get you out of here. So
that's a good point because I think like with me, I'm a person, when I'm on, I'm on. Like right now, the camera on. If I'm on the radio, I turn it on. But when I'm not on, bro,
Yeah, you trying to relax.
I'm chill, bro.
Yeah.
Like where I'm at, I'm chilling, bro. Like I'm not as hyper. I'm not on it. Like that's what you probably looking like a complete difference because when I'm in the chair, I'm chilling. It's all cool and stuff. But then you go on social media and see me all hyped up. He like, oh, what the? But dog, that's how I am. Like when I'm on, I'm on. When I'm off, I'm off. And I feel like people need that separation because, bro, if you on 24/7, Jesus, bro, you go burn out.
Yeah, that's like a lot of people like to bring their work personality into their home.
Yeah, you
home
can't do that.
to work, you gotta be able to switch it up.
You got to be able to separate. I remember Deion Sanders said that. He said, "Be where your feet at. If you at home, be at home. If you at work, be at work. Wherever you at, just be there.
Yeah.
Don't mix and mingle."
Yeah.
Man, Twist, bro, I want to thank you from a Brown Deer alum to another Brown Deer alum.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? I want to thank you for coming on
I appreciate you, bro.
to this podcast. I can't wait to this episode drop. I can't wait to cut these reels up, boss.
Yes,
I
sir.
cannot wait. But before we go, when I point to you, all you got to say is we catch him.
We catch him.
I'm going to point to you, just say we catch him.
Got you.
You just got done watching another episode of Dream Catchers Presents the Jason Smith Show, where we don't chase dreams. Nah.
We catch him.
We catch him.